Question number 1 is, what is the difference between analog and digital electronics? Answer is, analog electronics deals with the continuous values of the quantities, whereas digital electronics deals with the discrete values of the quantities. Question number 2 is, what is band gap? Answer is, the distance between the upper part of the valence band and the lower part of the conduction band is called band gap, and electrons cannot exist in this band gap. Question number 3 is, how is band created? Answer is, in solids there are millions of atoms that are so close to one another that their discrete energy levels are merged. So these merged discrete energy levels of atoms form a band. Question number 4 is, what is valence band? Answer is, the band which is filled by valence electrons is called valence band. Question number 5 is, what is band theory of solids? Answer is, according to band theory of solids, there are two bands in solids, valence band and conduction band. There is a band gap between them. Electrons need certain amount of energy to cross this band gap, and the electrons in the conduction band contribute to the conductivity. Question number 6 is, what is negative temperature coefficient of resistance? Answer is, if the resistance of a material decreases with increasing temperature, then it means that this material has negative temperature coefficient of resistance. सेमीकंडक्टर एग्जाम्पल देने के लिए एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हो आप, सेमीकंडक्टर्स हैव नेगेटिव टेम्परेचर कोफिशिएंट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस, और आपको पता होना चाहिए कि जो कंडक्टर होते हैं वो होते हैं पॉजिटिव टेम्परेचर कोफिशिएंट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 इज, what is extrinsic semiconductors? Answer is, doped semiconductors are called extrinsic semiconductors. Question number 8 is, what is doping? The deliberate addition of impurities in a pure semiconducting material is called doping. Question 9 is, why is doping carried out? Answer is, doping is carried out to enhance the electrical conductivity या electrical properties of semiconducting materials. Question number 10 is, what is p-type semiconductor? Answer is, p-type semiconductor is obtained by adding some trivalent impurity in a pure semiconducting material. Example देने के लिए, trivalent impurities are indium, gallium, boron and etc. Question number 11 is, what is PN junction diode? Answer is, it is a two-terminal one-way device that conducts when it is forward biased and doesn't conduct when it is reverse biased. Question number 12 is, what is depletion layer? Answer is, depletion layer is the central region of PN junction diode, which is formed due to recombination of free electrons and holes. This region doesn't contain any free charge carrier, rather it contains only immobiles for fixed positive and negative ions. And the question can also be asked whether these immobiles or fixed ions contribute to the conductivity or not. The answer of that question is that these immobile or fixed positive and negative ions don't contribute to the conductivity. Okay, it should be kept in your mind. Question number 13 is, tell us whether depletion layer is affected by biasing or not. Answer is, yes, depletion layer is reduced when PN junction is forward biased, whereas depletion layer is widened when it is reverse biased. Question number 14 is, what is knee voltage, or it can also be called threshold voltage? Answer is, it is the forward voltage at which a diode starts properly conducting. Question number 15 is, what is breakdown voltage? Answer is, it is the reverse voltage at which a diode offers almost zero resistance and consequently the reverse current increases sharply. Question number 16 is, what are the phenomena responsible for the breakdown of p-n junction? Answer is, there are actually two phenomena responsible for this breakdown: Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown. Question number 17. Can you tell us where diode can be used? Answer is, diode can be used as a rectifier. It can be used in voltage stabilizing circuits and it can also be used in computers. Question number 18 is, what is the difference between flipper and clamper? It's a very important question. Answer is, flipper is an electronic device which is used to clip the certain portion of the input AC signal, whereas the clamper is used to add DC voltage into AC input signal. It actually enhances the input AC signal, and clamper can also be called DC restorer. Question number 19 is, what is LED? Answer is, LED stands for light emitting diode. It emits visible light when it is forward biased. And the question number 20 is, what is photodiode? Answer is, it is a reverse biased p-n junction diode. When light falls on it, it starts conducting. What is the difference between rectifier and oscillator? Answer is, rectifier converts AC voltage into DC voltage, whereas oscillator converts DC voltage into AC voltage. ये ऑसिलेटर का काम भी होता है और यही काम इन्वर्टर का भी होता है, ठीक है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 22 इज, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन AC current and DC current? Answer is, the current which changes its direction continuously and periodically with time is called AC current, whereas the current which always flows in the same direction is called direct current. Question number 23 is, why are filters used? Answer is, filters are used to remove the pulsation found in the output voltage of the rectifier. Question number 24 is, what is the difference between bipolar junction transistor or field effect transistor? It's a very important question. Answer is, bipolar junction transistor is a current controllable device, whereas field effect transistor is a voltage controllable device. BJT is a bipolar device, whereas FET is a unipolar device. Bipolar का मतलब होता है कि current flows because of two मोबाइल चार्ज कैरियर्स, ठीक है ना, या तो दोनों की वजह से, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की वजह से भी, होल्स की वजह से भी, इसे कहते हैं बाइपोलर डिवाइस। और जो FET यूनिपोलर है, इसमें करंट फ्लो होगा या तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की वजह से या होल्स की वजह से, इसलिए कहते हैं यूनिपोलर। BJT दो डिफरेंस हो गया। थर्ड है, BJT हैज थ्री रीजन्स, एमीटर, बेस एंड कलेक्टर, whereas FET has three regions, source, gate and drain. Question number 25 is, which portion of BJT is heavily doped and why? Answer is, emitter is heavily doped because its main function is to supply the majority carriers to the base. Question number 26 is, can you tell us about the biasing of BJT? Answer is, in BJT मतलब bipolar junction transistor, base emitter junction is forward biased, whereas base collector junction is reverse biased. Question number 27 is, what is active region? Answer is, the region between the cutoff point and the saturation point is called active region. This is the region at which transistor normally works, because in this region emitter base junction is forward biased and collector base junction is reverse biased. Question number 28 is, what is Q point? Answer is, it is the point on DC load line which gives the value of IC, means collector current, and VCE, means collector emitter voltage, when no input signal is applied. Question number 29 is, do you know which biasing gives the good stability? Answer is, It is the voltage divider biasing which gives the best stability because its collector current doesn't depend upon beta and consequently its collector current always remains same. Question number 30 is, what are thermistors? Answer is, thermistors are actually heat sensitive resistors. It means that extremely little variation in temperature can that extremely little variation in temperature can change the resistance of these resistors. Question number 31 is, what is pinch of voltage? Answer is, the voltage at which the drain current becomes maximum is called pinch of voltage. Question number 32 is, what is the difference between D MOSFET and E MOSFET? Answer is, D MOSFET can be operated in both enhancement mode as well as depletion mode, whereas E MOSFET works only in enhancement mode. And the second difference is, D MOSFET is called normally on MOSFET, whereas E MOSFET is called normally off MOSFET. इसका बेसिक डिफरेंस इसलिए क्यों कहते हैं नॉर्मली ऑन, इसलिए कहते हैं डी मोसफेट को क्योंकि इसमें एक चैनल होता है सोर्स के दरमियान और ड्रेन के दरमियान, ठीक है ना, तो जिसकी वजह से ड्रेन करंट जो है ना वो फ्लो करता है रिगार्डलेस ऑफ गेट वोल्टेज, वेयरएज जो ई मोसफेट होता है इसमें कोई चैनल नहीं होता. क्वेश्चन नंबर 33 इज, what is the difference between class A and class B amplifier? Answer is, in a class A amplifier, conduction angle is 360 degree. It means that the output current flows for the full cycle of the input signal. And class B amplifier conduction angle is 180 degree. It means that the output current flows for the half cycle of the input signal. Question number 34 is, what is the difference between harmonic and relaxation oscillator? Answer is, harmonic oscillator produces output which has pure sine waveform, and whereas relaxation oscillator produces output which has waveform other than sine waveform. It can be like square, rectangular, etc. Question is, do you have any idea about astable, monostable and bistable multivibrators? ये बहुत ही important question है. Answer is, astable multivibrators have no stable state, and monostable multivibrators have one stable state, and bistable multivibrators have two stable states. Two stable states कौन सी होती हैं? On and off. अच्छा, question number 36 is, what is feedback amplifier? Answer is, it is the amplifier in which certain portion of its output is given back to its input. Then such an amplifier is called feedback amplifier. Question number 37 is, what is the difference between positive and negative feedback amplifier? Answer is, if the output signal of an amplifier is given to its input in phase, then such an amplifier is called positive feedback amplifier. And if the output signal of an amplifier is given to its input out of phase, then such an amplifier is called negative feedback amplifier. Question number 38 is, which feedback is used in oscillator and which one is used in operational amplifier? Answer is, positive feedback is used in oscillators, whereas negative feedback is used in amplifiers. The next question is, where can transistor be used? Answer is, transistors can be used as an amplifier and it can also be used as a switch. Question number 40 is, what are the two necessary conditions for oscillators? Answer is, there are two conditions. Feedback factor और इसे कहते हैं लूप गेन भी. Feedback factor और loop gain must be unity and oscillators should be given positive feedback. मैंने बताया है कि oscillators को हमेशा positive feedback देते हैं. Question number 41 is, What is modulation and demodulation? Answer is modulation is the process of combining the low frequency signal with a very high frequency carrier wave, and the demodulation is the process of recovering the signal from the modulated carrier wave. The next question is, what is the difference between amplitude and frequency modulation? Answer is, in amplitude modulation, amplitude of the carrier wave is changed by the signal without changing its frequency. And in frequency modulation, frequency of the carrier wave is changed by the signal without changing its amplitude. Question number 43 is, what are integrated circuits? Answer is, integrated circuit is an electronic circuit in which all active and passive components are fabricated on a very small silicon chip. आंसर इतना ही है, लेकिन आपको सिर्फ बता दूं एक्टिव और पैसिव कंपोनेंट्स होते कौन से हैं. Active components are those components that can produce gain. Our examples are like BJT and FET. And the passive components are those that cannot produce gain. Or for example like resistor and capacitors. The next question is, what is operational amplifier? ये अच्छा क्वेश्चन इंपॉर्टेंट है. आंसर इज, operational amplifier is a very high gain negative feedback amplifier which is used to perform certain mathematical operations. Number 45 is, what is thyristor? इसके बारे में आपको थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया होना चाहिए. समटाइम पूछ लेते हैं what is thyristor. Answer is, thyristor is a two-terminal device that consists of two bipolar junction transistors. It has 4 semiconducting layers, and these layers are separated by 3 p-n junctions, and it can be used as a switch. 46 question number is, KVL, इसे कहते हैं Kirchhoff voltage law, actually describes which fundamental principle of physics? Answer is, KVL is actually the manifestation of law of conservation of energy. Question number 47 is, what is full wave rectifier? Answer is, full wave rectifier converts both the cycles of the AC input current into DC current, और जो हाफ होता है वो हाफ साइकिल करता है. ठीक है. 48 क्वेश्चन नंबर इज, व्हाट इज फोटोसेल? ये भी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. आंसर इज, फोटोसेल कन्वर्ट्स लाइट एनर्जी इनटू इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 49, which principle is used in photocell? Answer is, photoelectric effect is the principle to be used in photocell. And the last question is, what is microphone? Answer is, microphone converts sound energy into electrical energy.